Allow me to play devil's advocate for a second.
He wants smoke, I'll bring the matches.
When it comes to pop culture and fun, we're the whole meal.
Well. Welcome to Side. Well. Welcome to Side Dish on this 48-hour Friday. I am Headkrack. Hello to you, and you over there. And also big ups to the team, the one and only Claudia Jordan, and the one and only Tanner Thomason. How the hell y'all doing today?
I'm running out of EI. The doctors, the insurance companies, they won't let me get my iron. And I'm just like trying to live. That's all. So if I faint during the show, let them know I need iron. I'm low on iron. I took
Welcome
some
to America. Welcome to
Yes.
America.
They're basically saying none of the insurance companies are approving procedures that people need to get done. I'm like, well, let me just pay for it. And like, well, it's thousands of dollars. I'm like, okay, I'll wait. But yeah.
Do you at least know a Canadian or two whose address you can use, and maybe you can run down on their, the little free healthcare situation?
It's like they won't even give me the option to pay for it. They're just like, no. And then now they're backed up. Like the whole system is just a mess right now. It's a mess. Thank you, Trump. Thank you, Trump.
We did it, Joe.
How you doing?
I've been too fired up this week. I've been so fired up about things that we don't even talk with. You know, it's like this is a show. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, hello, people. What's up going on in the chat? The Medupitus, I see you. Lakeisha, I see you. Angel number 22, I see you. I don't know. That's how I say it. Medupitus.
I'm running with that.
Medupitus.
Medupitus. I was saying the Madu POTUS. But
the Madu POTUS.
No, I like the way you said it. I'm rocking with that.
Medupitus. The way I say it sounds like it could be a Dr. Seuss book, like the Medupitus hits library card or something. You know, like I don't know. But yeah, Claudia, I hear you. It is really messed up right now for a whole lot of people, and I hope it gets straightened out quick and you're able to get that iron shot.
Yeah, shout out to 12 Capricorn, Orange Bastard, nailed it.
Orange Bastard. Okay, all right. There are medi spas I might just have to go, but it's like not the medical grade that I need. It's just going to be like a Band-Aid as opposed to like getting stitches. That's the difference in it.
Do you ever look into, and this is maybe a discussion for a whole other time, we can talk about this off camera. Do you ever look into peptides and that kind of stuff?
Yeah. Yep. I've taken some, I've done some of those as well. Yeah. But yeah, my iron is so low.
Nothing that'll do the iron thing.
Yeah. I didn't check on that. I just checked on that for vanity reasons. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. There's a place I go to called Restore. Every time I go there, you want some NADs? You want some peptides? No, not. Is it NADs? Or they call it NAD?
Yeah, no, NAD. NAD plus. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it NADs like balls, but NADs is the peptide.
Right. Right.
NADs, no NADs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, hey. Somehow we find a way to make the show grimy, don't we?
We did it.
All right.
We did it.
Speaking of grimy, Stephen A. Smith had a few things to say again to Jasmine Crockett. Seems Jasmine was online and said something about Stephen A. he didn't like. Let's hear what she said.
Representative in the United States of America would call me the modern day Django, and y'all left out the part that she was days removed from going on The View and saying Marjorie Taylor Greene, her Republican nemesis in the House over the last couple of years, Marjorie Taylor Greene should be shown grace. This is the world that we're living in. Once again, Jasmine Crockett has been invited on this show multitude of times. You sitting down talking to everybody else, how come you ain't sit down and talk to me? And I love how it's totally cool. I got to watch everything that I say. And I got to watch everything that I talk to and all of this other stuff. But you can go on Instagram and call me a modern day Django. Because I sat up there and called out Jasmine Crockett, calling the president a piece of shit, simply asking, is that going to work for your constituency?
All right. Do you think the Django comparison hit a little nerve?
Well, the thing is reading this on face value, right? Like, it seems like if you call them Django, it's low-key a compliment because Jamie Foxx was Django. Now, if she referred to him as Steven, the character that was played by Samuel L. Jackson, who was pretty much the Western version of Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks, then I'd have been like up in arms. So like, I don't know, you think he misread it and didn't misread a compliment?
So he doesn't even know his TV history, and he doesn't even know. Like, he's offended. He's fake offended.
Yeah.
It's not Django. You're right. Django.
And the irony is his name is really Steven, just like the guy in Django.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's crazy. That is definitely the version of the movie I remember. I remember Django being a man who was able to, get off the plantation and fight to get his love back and kill a bunch of racists in the process. And so that's the Django that I remember. Maybe there's a different one.
Maybe you think about Bojangle.
Yeah, Mr. Bojangles, I'll dance for you. Mr. Bojangles knows a song or two.
See, now I want to see him run for president. I didn't before, but I want to see him go up against Jasmine Crockett in a debate. And she could just can you imagine the annihilation that will happen? Because he talks loud and his thing is just being abrasive. But I think he thinks he's much more talented in the political realm than he really is. I think his ego is taking over, and a couple people saying, you should run for the Democratic, a nomination. He's like, oh, you think I should? And they're like, yeah, you should. And come on, and ain't no one trying to. Can you imagine? We already had one obnoxious man for these last, I don't know, feels like 100 years. Who's voting for Stephen A. for president?
Nobody. You know what annoys me? You know what annoys me more than anything? It's when a celebrity jumps out the gate and says that they're going to run for presidency. Number one, because they don't mean it. They don't mean it. None of them mean it. It's an ego. It's an ego clap. Bark, bark, bark. They want a little attention, so they're out here barking, talking about, I'm going to run for president. Maybe they'll go as far as Kanye and get put on the ballot, but listen, that's different than actually running. And the thing that hacks me off about this situation with him and Jasmine Crockett is first off, she walked the walk before she got, she has talked the talk, but she walked the walk first. She's an actual lawyer. And not only has she been in the House of Representatives, now she's running for Senate. And so my thing is if you want some respect, and Stephen, I'm talking directly to you or any other celebrity who's watching this show and talking about, I want to run for president. I dare you to run for a state office. Run for a state office.
You got to start. You got to start where the people are, right? And
city council, school board.
Yeah, alderman, mayor of Toontown, something, right? Because the thing is, you have to have a history of public service. At least that's what I was always told, or what I always understood, what you had to have in order to run for president. You cannot necessarily be the person who ran The Apprentice, or be the person who had a reality show. The presidency is not a popularity contest. And granted, there's enough people that watch ESPN that maybe might at least get him to a certain point, but not past the finish line. But where is your community activism? What have you done to bring people together? And that's what a president should look like.
There's no doubt that Stephen A. Smith is he's a successful man. He's successful in the area that he is in right now. But again, the ego is, I think Donald Trump got everybody thinking that if he did it, that they can do it too. You're a black man that a lot of people find you obnoxious, but that works in sports. That works in sports commentary. That's what people tune in for, to see the discourse. But I think after this Trump administration, this nightmare is over. Oh my God, we have 3 more years to go of this in 5 days. I just think that people are so exhausted mentally that we want the opposite of what we had right now. We don't want this abrasive, loud. We want some peace. The 4 years we had Joe Biden, it felt so good to not have to hear about president every single day, putting his name on everything, just me. It's annoying. It's bringing me back to his first term when I had anxiety all the time, and I'm getting it now. It's really starting to affect me mentally. I'm this is not healthy to consume this all day. And Stephen, we don't do that. And Stephen, you don't get smoke. You get the smoke from her, and she's right, because you don't have the same smoke for white men as you do have for black women. Because when Serena Williams' husband took it to you, you didn't really pop off like you did. You didn't even come to work that day.
But he turned a Porky to Pig.
Yeah. But Jasmine, Kamala Harris, Joy Reid, you have all these smoke for these black women, and it's very performative, and it's giving easy target, and it's giving you're being you're Black MAGA right now. So no, you're not Django, and we're gonna call you what you are, Stephen.
From Django. Woo! Yes. Auntie beloved, Iyanla Vanzant was on the Breakfast Club, and she said Jess Hilarious had lady balls. Let's listen to what lady balls means.
Oh, does Jess have lady balls?
What?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Now, see, a lot of women, because of the way we are conditioned and programmed and educated, take on masculine qualities and they think it's powerful. But feminine power is very different than masculine power. Feminine power is directive, it's nurturing, it's nourishing, it's clear. And masculine power is often domineering and controlling and directive, as opposed to collaborative. Lady balls are how a powerful woman lives in, moves in, stands in her power in a way that nurtures, nourishes, supports, heals, grows other people.
You point out that women don't know the distinction between assertiveness and aggression.
Yes.
How do you advise women to create a distinction between the two?
Well, lead with your heart and not with your head. Mm-hmm. Lead with your heart. That's lady balls. Mm-hmm. Lady balls don't come from the crotch. They come from the heart.
Okay. Claudia, do you consider yourself as one who has lady balls?
I don't know, but I saw a lot of lady balls when I was in the Philippines. I said, God damn. They were pretty too. They were petite. They were a lot of lady balls in the Philippines.
You know, I was going to say that I liked a woman with some lady balls, but now I don't know.
No, you don't?
I'm not sure that I do.
You don't want them to soundbite that.
Right. Cut that. And then you'll be on the DL Whispers page. He's gonna be like, okay, today we're gonna discuss Tanner. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, sometimes I have to check myself because I'm in Aries. We're like, we're ruled by the god of war. So sometimes I'm like, we're like, I'll do it myself, and I have to like. I've definitely been working on that as far as like taking a step back or like, babe, can you do this? Even though it's something I could totally do, and using my power that way instead of just being like, I got it. Because I realize like nobody wants someone that's like that all the time. I don't think a man or a woman will like that all the time. Kind of, just delegating a little bit more.
But don't fold yourself into a box to fit into a shape of what somebody want, because you got this far because you are who you are. You know what I mean? Like, and like, I think your toughness is definitely an attribute and not a detriment. You know what I mean? Like, your path in life is giving you the testicular fortitude in which you have currently.
Testicular fortitude, yes.
There we go.
I do think that, like, I do realize, though, I have seen a pattern, and I've had conversation with you about this before, Headkrack, a long time ago. Sometimes when a woman has lady balls and a man perceives that as, like, doing too much, you really can irritate the souls of weaker men. Mm. And it really they will not want to work with you. They'll want to sabotage you. I've definitely seen that in my career where they're like, like they almost feel like I'm one of the fellas. I'm like, I'm cool like one of the fellas, but I'm still a lady and I still can beat your ass if I need to. So I guess, does that mean I have lady balls? I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you still like, yeah, still in the ball family.
Yeah. You got a little set. You got a little set, Claudia.
A little set?
You got a little swing and set. I feel like a few years ago, we just said that women were boss bitches and that sort of stuff. I felt like that was the term a couple of years ago. I like it when a woman is confident and assertive about what she wants. Those are the things that I find very attractive. And I don't know. I think it's probably a little sad that more women can't tap into that. But I also understand that like a lot of that is gendering and how we're raised, and boys will be boys and girls this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. So I don't know what makes one woman come out that way and another woman not.
And also it's a lot of women are doing the whole pick me thing. They want the men to like accept them and like them the way, and fit into what they like, kind of like what you were saying, Headkrack. And it's like, you're damn if you do, damn if you don't sometimes. So I do just kind of just go by what I want to do. And, I have people that rock with me because of it. And I have people who can't stand me because of it. And there's nothing I can do about that. I just, I just do what my default is. So I guess I got a medium set of lady balls.
I feel like a man who wants a woman who cowers in the corner at the sight of opposition or a man, that man has lady balls.
Right. Yes. Yep.
What? We find a way to production. I got to say this. Second show in a row that like balls and testicles and booty play, sunning your booty hole has gotten into the first act. Like we come out the gate pretty strong.
We have We have 3 strong independent women producing this show, and this is the they want to talk about booty hole and balls. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Okay, here we go, guys. I hate to be the one to break some bad news. We got another celebrity marriage over. Womp womp womp. You might have seen Todd Bridges, obviously of Different Strokes fame. He's filed for divorce from his wife of 3 years. That's a good long Hollywood marriage. Here is a photo of Todd and his wife, Betty Jo. There's Todd. Todd's on the left. Betty Jo is on the right. Betty Jo. Betty. Now here's the thing: is Todd put out a statement that I'm going to read, and we're going to look through some comments from the fan reaction to the story.
I'm not mature enough for the story.
Neither.
You're not ready for that. I'm just reading the comments.
No, I'm ready, but I'm just not mature enough.
I'm praying.
Oh yes,
I'm praying to work it out.
You've got a set. You're mature enough. Here we go. Can we roll
I'm
that
not the only
beautiful
one.
bean footage? Can we go? Okay, here we go. Todd said, after much thought and mutual respect, we've decided to end our marriage. During our time together, we shared meaningful moments, but have chosen to go our separate ways. I ask for privacy and wish her nothing but love and happiness moving forward. These are just what the fans. Wow. Okay, that one's a lot. This is just fan reactions. They met through a dating app. They became engaged after dating for a couple months. She's got 4 kids. He became a stepfather to him.
That's
he's also got his 2 adult kids. And then this is his second marriage. He was married to Dory Bridges from 98 to 2012. Betty Jo.
Well,
Betty Jo.
all I gotta say is that really was a different stroke.
Yeah, definitely. Yo, and you guys in the comments, you guys are no better than the people that was commenting online. Somebody said, speaking of lady balls, someone said a scheme Todd set up.
I like Todd Bridges too.
Another person said, have you seen the movie BFG, which I think stands for Big Freaking Giant, I think?
Yeah, or Gnome or something. Wow. Listen, that face is hard. That comment right there is wild.
Somebody complimented her and said she was handsome.
She reminds me of Kenny G a little bit, like little Kenny
Word,
G.
yeah. Like with curly hair, if you put it, man, I wish we had fast enough graphics to where we could like give her a flute.
Can we see the picture? Can we see the picture one more time? Is that okay, production? Is that possible?
Look, here's the thing: is people are into different things, and you know what? Maybe Betty Jo isn't quote unquote traditionally attractive, but I'm sure her personality more than Claudia. Why are you rolling? Why do
we always have to say this bullshit whenever we wanted to say someone ain't cute? Like when someone, well, they're really nice. Like where we do that, like every time it's like we feel bad for it. Like we say the thing that we really think. Like we all have a little bit of Tourette's. I know I do.
Right.
And then we think about it. We're like, but wait, she's really nice. She can cook. Why can't we just stand on business? Everybody ain't gonna be Miss America, y'all. Everybody ain't gonna be a model. Everybody's not gonna or Mr. America, as production said. Yes, and so I mean, hey,
I tell you what. Let's give in our best way a compliment.
Yes, that's fair.
I will start.
All right.
Her
His ex-wife looks like she's built for tough.
I will say she's resilient, and he never has to move by himself.
Okay.
Yeah, she has fantastic hair and highly symmetrical face structure.
I would also like to add, I bet you there's not a jar that she can't open by herself.
Listen. Also, if they had a baby, it would look just like her because she has strong features.
Yeah. Listen, you know what Todd got sick and tired of? He got sick and tired of getting out a little step stool to get stuff off the top shelf. And Betty Jo could flat foot get it. Yeah.
Yo, one of our producers said if like Kenny G made it with Weird Al. Shout out to Will. Will said that. Will Palmer.
Yes. Our director Will said that. Wow.
You know what? Todd is free At last, free at last. Good God Almighty, he's free at last. He can go date someone else.
I bet
That woman
lady,
is a symbol of strength.
I bet that lady had a I bet that lady had a grip, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh
Like
man, yeah. Like,
grip.
Wow.
Woo! choking me out. Whoo! Oh man. Yeah.
Our
Right.
producers, can y'all hear what they're saying? Because they are saying y'all gonna get us canceled, not us. They are worse than us right
oh,
now.
man, the things that they're saying in our ears. With that being said, we're gonna go to break and we're gonna cleanse our soul and palate, and we're gonna see y'all in 2 minutes, man.
Yo,
Let me see what y'all
Lamont,
saying. Welcome back, you evil, evil humans. Some 90s tea just got reheated. Brian Austin Green is confirming he and Tashina Arnold were a thing, but he says the relationship came with a little keep it low energy. Why? We could probably guess, but let's hear him out.
I love you. She was very clear on day one of like, nobody can know about this.
Really?
Nobody. Like, can't tell people, can't talk about this. And so I was in my early 20s. I was living in a culture that wasn't accepting of me, but there was no way to get out of it because that was just where my brain and my heart were.
Right.
So I was really insecure. And then I have someone who I'm attracted to who's telling me like, oh, you can't tell anybody. I think for me, like it really triggered something of like, oh, okay, I'm not good enough for any of this. You don't even want your friends to know that you're hanging out with me.
You wanted to be out with her. And
I wanted to in the beginning for sure. And then I quickly felt like, oh, okay, just like my love of hip hop and all my other shit, like this is, I have to shut the up and, you know, and sit in the back of the car and like just be happy that I'm in the car.
Damn. Listen, sometimes love is loud and sometimes it's on mute. You think this was about protection, perception, or just the era? Let's talk about it.
Back then, it was uncomfortable. I think I mentioned it before. I dated a white guy in college one time. And it was very, if you're not in love with a person, the looks, the pushback you get back then, we weren't as progressive as we are now. It was a different time and people would clown you for it. Especially if you're just like, you know, Tashina's very pro-Black and she's in the community. She's on a very popular show. I understand it was different back then. So if you're not in love, like you're a little bit, she was ashamed, I guess. I don't know. She cared what people thought. She probably cared what the brothers would think when she walked by them holding a white boy's hand. And, sadly that still happens. But back then it really was happening. I have, I'm product of interracial marriage. It was for real. Like they would call my mom an N-word lover and all kind of stuff. And they would talk to my father about me. It was crazy back then and not that long ago. So I kind of get it. Once you're in love with someone, there's no excuse. You ride out with them proudly. But if you're just kind of interested, it's a lot to deal with. You have to really be sure.
Do you think they met at the Fox upfronts? Because they was both on, it was both on the same network. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
90210 was running around the same time Martin was running around, and I think probably also the optics too. Like, how can somebody from like the Blackest show be dating somebody from the Whitest show? And once again, we weren't as progressive as we were right now. But then the crazy thing is, there's some people who be like, yo, what the hell would you talk about? Like Roxy Roker. In particular, the mother on the Jeffersons, not Wheezy, but Lenny Kravitz's mom. She was with Tom Willis, but also with a man who looked like Tom Willis in real life. And she just pushed through.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's so tricky. It's so tricky. What year do you think this was? 94? Something like that.
92 through 95, anywhere in there. Maybe.
92 to 95. So at this point, just a couple years, and it's also LA. We're just a couple years removed from the Rodney King riots at that point in time. Mm-hmm. And so Los Angeles is a very racially charged still. And then both of them being under the Fox network, like that would have made huge news really fast. And then the other thing, just to sprinkle on top of it, is like not a lot of people. I mean, it happens. It definitely happens. But just because, you date somebody in your early 20s, even your mid 20s, oftentimes that doesn't wind up being the person that you're going to be with for the rest of your life.
And also, I think we're automatically assuming it's a black-white thing, but that might not even be the thing, because Tashina Arnold has been pretty private about her dating life her entire career. Like, you only hear little things here and there. Like, she was married. I think she was married. And I we all see her around. We don't really know much about her her personal life. I think she might, was it a boxer or a wrestler? Okay. Yeah. So she's someone that, like, you haven't really heard many people saying that they were with Tashina or much about that. So I think that's by design. We're assuming.
I bet you dude had incredible riz. Like, if there was a party they was at together, I bet she was the first one dancing.
Yeah.
Something tells me like Brian Austin Green was like the best dancer at the school.
I believe it, dude. I believe it 100%. I believe that man still hits the dance floor.
Like he'll do a dance that has a split involved. His hat won't come off. You know what I'm saying? Elephant leg jingle.
It is kind of sad. Sorry, I was gonna say, it's just kind of sad that he felt like he was never really good enough for the culture that he loved so much. That is kind of sad.
I liked him more than anybody on that show.
Do you feel like he gets out on the dance floor and he like crip walks and he spells out the cast from Saved by the Bell as the rival high school show from the 90s?
Bayside is the ops. You know what I'm saying? You let them have it.
Mr. Belvedere better not step over here to 90210.
All right, Young Miami said, turn the volume up and the opinions down. She just dropped new music, and at the same time, she's clapping back at folks who swear she should keep it. Sis said the beat still knocked, the confidence still high, and the haters still talking. Here's a snippet.
Yeah. Let's get into some tea. Can never cut my TV. You know it's tea when you see them two fingers touching. Yeah. I'm somewhere about you be ugly. Yeah.
That's done?
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sample.
Oh, it was a lot of cussing. We had to edit it out. I'm sorry. Headkrack, you're the rap expert here. What are your thoughts?
When I watch her, she has a tweet. Let's see what she has to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I was so mesmerized by the music. Young Miami clapped out in a tweet saying, y'all said I couldn't rap, act, talk, do nothing but look pretty. I'm sorry, I could do nothing but look pretty. But look at me, though. Look how far I came 8 years later. I'm okay, and y'all gonna get this music. Just sit tight. Is this Young Miami's time to shine, or should her and JT just go ahead and reconcile and get the group back together. What do y'all think? I like them together.
Hey, listen, man, there was a period in time where I think Mike and Ike broke up, and they wasn't selling as much candy when they were separate, and they had to get back together in order to move the units that they was moving back in the day when people was eating hard jelly candy. With that being said, I don't think people gravitate towards the city girls individually as much as they did when they was a group. And I think you need the both of them to balance each other. I'm not the target demo for a City Girls record or a Young Miami solo joint either. So like my opinion on it doesn't necessarily matter. However, when I do see it, I look at it the same way I look at Apollo Kids.
Apollo Kids?
Yeah, like you just watch them, you don't boo. You ever used to watch Apollo when they had the kids come out? You couldn't.
Yeah.
I boo
Did the
kids.
Sandman ever come take the Apollo Kids?
Claudia does more than boo kids.
We know what Claudia does to kids.
Kids are just young adults that are going to be assholes later on. So what are we waiting on? Oh, because you're young? So you're going to be telling me you were going to be nice to a young Hitler, a young Jeffrey Dahmer?
Wow.
If we were meaner, we could have probably eliminated the threat later on. I think I'm on something. Carry on.
You
Sam.
definitely are.
Ruin the timeline.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely are. It's interesting. HK, like I might not be the target demo of a City Girls album. I am the target demo for some City Girls music videos. But it's also one of those things like I'm happy for her. She should release her solo music. She should get her whole solo album out there. But I also get it. Sometimes there's a little magic in the duo that's not there with the singles. Like Daryl Hall doesn't have a single hit without John Oates. And I mean, that's just one of those things. It's Hall and Oates. They don't work as individual pieces. You need both. And maybe the City Girls is like that.
Yeah, can you imagine Saul with no pepper? Like salt and pepper.
She's actually out there doing that. And like, because like Salt was the brains of the operation. Like, and like Salt solo records is fire. It's more fire.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's a bad one. Okay, what about Eric B with No Rakim?
Oh man, Eric B's solo album was not what you want to hear on purpose. You're right.
Well, I like them together, and I'm not the demo either, but I was familiar with how poppin' they were when they were together. It was a thing. City Girls. It's not City Girl. It's City Girls.
Yeah, you need them both.
It was like a movement. So much movement. I found myself drawn to all of the movement. All right, moving right on along. Okie dokie. You guys know this guy. I love this dude. Streamer ISO Speed. He thought he was traveling, but not time traveling. Speed just found out that in Ethiopia, and this is a fact, it is 2018. Yes, you heard that right. It's 2018 right now in Ethiopia. And this man's reaction, well, it's quite frankly, it's the same as ours. Let's check this out.
In 2018, our calendar.
What?
Yeah, this is a very unique country.
2018?
2018.
Y'all serious?
We have 13 months. 3 months.
Nah, you trolling.
No.
It's 2026.
No.
It ain't 2026?
Ethiopia, you're not.
Wait, hold on. Wait, we in the past?
Yep. You time travel. This is science fiction.
You're 7 years younger.
Yeah. 8 years younger now.
What?
This is why you're energetic.
It's 2018. That's why I'm feeling like this.
Exactly.
So Fortnite just came out. Oh my gosh. So Ronaldo is still in Real Madrid. Chat. Everything is in the past here.
Yeah, so there we go. Ethiopia is not going to ring in 2019 for another 7 months. The Ethiopian calendar is rooted in the ancient Coptic system, which has 13 months and 12 months of 30 days, and then a very short 13th month. So, guys, in the chat, let me know. Did you know this? Did anyone know this? Are we doing it wrong with it being 2026 out here?
Do you think the short 13th month is White History Month for them? Like it's a bizarro world over there?
That's how I'd flip it. Word. If not, why not, right?
They gave the white people the short month. You talking about the short month?
You get 6 days, white people.
Go crazy.
Have at it in your little Miss White America pageant. And your little WBCUs.
That you know what? It'll never.
Wait,
Whiteness.
WBCU.
I don't know. I'm confused.
HWCUs, historically white colleges and universities.
Yeah. I hate when you try to do a joke and you fail, and then someone else says
No,
it
it's a good joke.
Thank you. I tried.
No, but have you ever heard of the phantom time theory, where like they say like the Roman calendar is misappropriated about like 297 years. So in real life, it's like really like 2323 right now.
I think I've heard something like that before. I think I also heard something one time about like the ancient Aztec calendar or something. Like going by that one, it's supposed to be even further in the future or something like that.
Oh, what? Well, exactly. Because I thought their calendar stopped in 2012, and that's why everybody thought the world was going to end, because their
maybe that's it.
Their calendar stopped at a certain time. Because like if I was the calendar dude, back in like I don't know, like 4 BC or like 1 AD, like they would get a point. It's like, yo, my hand hurt, and I'm using stone. I don't know. We're gonna make it past this far. 2012, we stopped.
That's true. The printing was a lot more tedious back then.
Yeah, you got a little hammer and you chisel it in. Hell no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, crazy.
All right.
I think you should do this tease out, Claudia.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right. After the break, we've got a woman's strange addiction to jizz juice. Thank you. Headkrack. And a white people competition. That's business in the front, party in the back, all that in 2 minutes. A woman's strange addiction to jizz. Welcome back, y'all. All right, TLC's My Strange Addiction just got stranger. We've heard of vampire facials, glass skincare, and that really expensive face cream that comes in a tiny jar and judges you. But a woman named Brandy was like, forget that. I've got super serum at home. Now she's revealing her best kept beauty secret. And let's just say this regimen is very warm, sticky, and hands-on. Take a look.
Uh-oh.
The product. I usually give myself a semen facial, I would say twice a day. In the mornings, I'll get a fresh batch, which usually means it came directly out of my husband. And then later on in the night, I really love the way that it feels, especially when it's fresh and warm. And then once I see that it's exactly where I want it to be, I go in and start to press in the semen, just like this. And it's just giving me that plumpness that I really love.
This woman is a nut.
First of all, Her skin, she has acne all over both cheeks. Maybe
Her husband apparently is eating candy. What?
He needs more pineapples and less. I don't know what is he eating in his diet. It's trash.
More water.
Both sides. First, I thought, is that the lighting? Both sides have acne.
Her pores are definitely getting clogged. That's for sure.
Oh God, is this innovative skincare or jizz rejuvenation? I can't even say it. Gone too far. This makes me want to throw up because what does our skin smell like? I bet you it smells like ammonia. Like seriously.
Oh,
like, do you think her husband talked her into
Yes.
this?
And
Like,
he probably tells her that her skin looks great too. He probably
hey,
lies
babe,
to-
I found this article online that I wrote saying that.
Right, 'cause all of us women have had a man that says, babe, I have to ejaculate 21 times a month or I'm going to get prostate cancer. And we're like, oh, really? You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. Well, hold on. There is science.
Oh, okay.
There is science to back it up, Claudia, that if a man goes too long without a little release, that it can lead to health complications. That's very real. That's a real thing. I cannot believe this woman
how
is
do
really
monks
doing
get so
this.
old? Huh? How do monks and priests get but how do monks get so old?
I don't know. I don't know.
Probably low stress on a monk because the monks ain't really doing nothing.
The priests.
I'm just blown away. This is on TLC. That's the Learning Channel. TLC was started by NASA back in the day. We haven't been learning nothing. I mean, here I am.
Are you wasting your skincare products?
Giving this away for free. Men been giving this away for free all these years. I mean, all we had to do was start up our own skincare line. Who knew?
You know that company? Ain't there a makeup company called Lancome?
Lancome, yes. You can pick the E up and you can make Lancome.
Oh, they told me I pronounced it wrong right here.
Yeah, like my thing is like, okay. If this was real, like somebody like I don't know, like a Jenna Jameson or some of these OnlyFans girls would look immortal. Kim Kardashian does have really good skin, but we don't know if this is how.
No, it wasn't always like that. She had psoriasis. I know that. Remember, she had a couple of things.
Because wasn't she on like Proactive commercials back in the day?
Yes, she was.
Yeah. She said that.
You're saying
brown face.
They all kind of had a lot of little.
Hold on just a second. You know who else was in a Proactive commercial? If I remember.
Oh yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes we do.
Diddy. Diddy was in a Proactive. He got to keep his sexy on. He had to keep his sexy up, if I remember correctly.
No,
he knew.
His skin was pretty clear.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that's right. Because he was getting with the finishings.
The what?
Remember the finishings? Like he would collect the finishings. You know, like after the freak offs. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And as soon as he got to a point where he couldn't get it no more, you saw them court sketches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He aged out like a raisin. Or
maybe French Montana will go. Maybe French can go visit him in prison.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
To bring him some skincare products, not to do anything with him, you guys. I'm doing that.
Oh. Okay. All right. Here we go. Hold on just a second. Hey, what's that over there? Hold on.
Whoa. Did Tanner fall out of his seat?
Don't mind it. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. Okay. All right. Okay.
Special effects for this show.
We're a high budget, high operation show here.
Well,
okay, here we go. It is time for some white people news. Okay, listen up. This is the moment my cousins have been waiting for. Business in the front, party in the back. I'm talking about mullet mayhem.
Whoa. With the graphics? Let's get it.
Yes, that was me. That was actually me. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. The Pennsylvania Farm Show hosted its third annual mullet contest on Monday, and the coiffed competition would have made Joe Dirt, or Dirte, if you're nasty, very proud. Check this out.
What you got, Rock?
At the 110th Pennsylvania Farm Show this week,
USA! USA!
more than 1,000 turned out to take in its annual mullet contest.
I think Pennsylvania is one of the best states that has mullets in their competition.
Teenager Alex Booz here won the ages 13 to 18 category.
My man right here, Alex.
For a passion that came to him mysteriously.
I couldn't tell you exactly why, but I just decided one day I wanted mullet, and since then I've been growing it out to where it is now.
The contestants were evaluated for their cut, presentation, and commitment, with 5 different age categories, including 5 and under.
Drew. Foot shoot, first place.
Meanwhile, the ages 6 through 12 winner sealed the top prize with an homage.
Knows not to mess with Sir Joseph Dirt.
As he honored the 2001 comedy starring David Spade, Joe Dirt.
Classic.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Man. So true story in my hometown. I don't get back there a whole lot, but all the way down in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Jennifer Billy in the comments somewhere knows where it's at. One time I was home. This was just like 2 years ago. There we go. Take it all in. Take it all in.
Kind of look like Joan Rivers a little bit.
So there was a dad and his 3 sons all had the exact same mullet. And the kids were like 8, 6, and 5. And the dad was like in his 40s or whatever. And it was just the most beautiful white trash thing you ever seen in your life.
Where'd you get that wig, Tanner?
This wig? What? Why?
I can't stop staring at it. I haven't listened to anything you said. I'm just staring at the wig.
He's locked in.
You like it? You like it? You like it, Claudia? Is it doing something? It's doing something for you? You got a little lady ball tingling going on over there?
Yo, like,
I know.
You know, a lot of times when you watch videos and you wonder if it's like AI or not, like, yo, like seeing that many people congregated together with that, you know, like the mullet is like the superhero cape of a hairstyle. You know what I mean? Like it's just, it's wow. Yeah.
They always have flag shirts on with it. Always. Or it's like, yeah, it's either plaid or a flag shirt. Always.
Yeah. It's interesting. You know, technically in the flag code, you know, there's people get upset about burning it. You're also not supposed to turn it into clothes technically.
Yeah.
But they seem to get away with that. They seem to be okay with that. It was not lost on me that the kid who won the mullet contest, his last name was Booze, and he was wearing a Pabst Blue Ribbon shirt. And so that's commitment. That's real commitment to the bit right there.
Now they went all in. They should do one of those in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. I would love
Oh,
to.
wow.
Wait, okay, hold on, Claudia. Have
Yes?
you ever
No,
have you ever hooked up with the guy who had a mullet?
sir.
Come on now.
I
Just
can
like
barely do
one
this
time?
job right now looking at you with that thing on your head. No, never.
You never wanted the little achy breaky heart?
No, I'm not really attracted to like future January 6ers. You know what I mean? Like that's really not my thing. You know what I mean? I don't like
I don't like
I don't like insurrectionist peen. You know what I mean?
you don't like
that-
a what about a Proud Boy peen? You don't like a Proud
Proud
peen?
Boy, like KKK light, all that. I'm like, maybe not. Maybe not.
Good.
Yo,
gosh.
man, well, off the break we go. When we come back, man, we got the question of the day. We need your help. Mullet life forever, I guess. See y'all soon.
Oh my God.
Welcome back, fam. It's time for the question of the day. And today, Jessica Benson's going to help me set the scene. Take it away, Jess.
Conversation on TikTok right now. Big debate. A girl was deciding between a job that was remote that paid $120,000 a year and a job that required you to go into the office that paid $240,000 a year. And this girl, along with many of the people her age, thought that their response was the most obvious response to this question. And that is the $120,000 a year for a remote job.
Wow, that's crazy. So what would y'all take? The $120K where you get to work remote, or the $240K but you got to go to the office 5 days a week?
That's
I'm
a
running
huge
with the
difference. in
$240.
lifestyle. Same. That's a huge difference in lifestyle. Double, half.
Yeah, I mean, there's a part of me that I want to know, where is the office? Is the office in New York City? $240K a year in New York City might not go as far as $120K a year in Little Rock, Arkansas. I don't know. I'm making that up, but you know what I'm saying? Your quality of life and your location needs to be considered.
And also depending on like how long the job is. Like, are you like us broadcasting an hour in a day, or is it like 8-hour shift or regular 9 to 5? Oof.
Wow.
Yeah, if you're, I'd want to get out the house. Remember we were all in the house for COVID? How many pounds did you gain? I gained like 30 pounds back then.
Yo, I hate every picture of myself from that era because like all you had time to do was just sit around and eat. I'm sorry, I'm off screen. I'm applying for the $240K gig.
Yo,
but
I'm gonna tell you right. Oh, go ahead, HK.
I think this speaks volumes to the generation that we in right now, where like, yo, man, these kids are so antisocial that they don't know how to interact with real people no more.
I'll give you that. I also think it's a little short-sighted. And the reason I think it's short-sighted is whatever job you currently have, that is where your salary negotiations for your next job begins.
Right.
And so if you take that job for $120, man, yeah, you go live in Hawaii, you go live in Bahamas, you go live anywhere you want, and that's cool. That's fine. But when you interview for that next job, they're like, what are your salary expectations? You're like, well, I'm sitting pretty at 120. They might come around and be like, what about 130? And you're like, okay, cool. Versus if you're at 240 and you sit there for a year, 2-3 years, by the way, at that point, you've racked up $750,000. And then you got looking at 260, 300.
The fact that people would be walking away from 240 in any circumstances is crazy. That shows me that these people are making a lot of money on OnlyFans. You know, like it seems like everyone's just doing that now. They're hustling, they're making money, PPP loans. I don't know what it is, but they're making money some other way. Because I remember when I first got out of college back in the 1900s, they were happy to get a job for $35,000. They had made it. So now kids are like, oh, I don't have time to go into the office and do, work for 240. 240 is a nice living.
Yeah. And then you also fail to realize that like when you get to be around other people, it creates opportunities to network, to meet other people that can advance your career to where you can make more than the 240 that you're making. Like being around people is dope if you're a dope person.
That's right.
All right. Like HK said, your net worth is your network. All right. We got to take a quick 2-minute break. When we come back, we got everybody's favorite game. Whose cousin is it? Mueller or not? We're going to find out. We're going to find out who the criminal is. Yeah.
Welcome back. It's time for everybody's favorite game.
Whose cousin is it?
All right. When ish hits the fan at a Florida spa, police say a routine health inspection turned into a stinky mess at a spa in Fort Walton Beach.
Okay. Yep. Okay. During a follow-up health inspection, a 55-year-old female employee started yelling at the inspector and tried to physically force them out, Uncle Phil and Jazzy Jeff style.
Now, when officers stepped in, she chose chaos. She began defecating towards officers in an attempt to avoid arrest, but it didn't work. And now she got poopy pants. Nah.
Now, the feces offender was arrested and charged with battery on specified officials, resisting an officer, and is being held without bond. All right, y'all. Whose stank cousin is this?
That's crazy that she tried to poop into the... You think she turned around like she was a cannon? Like,
how did she... Like, if she would have been successful, that would have been crazy. Florida spa, 55-year-old female employee.
It's a meth white woman or a mentally ill black woman.
The MIBs.
MIB. Florida is always at the wild card because it's like that kind of levels the playing field. Like, it could be either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like both could do that.
Any place with meth and alligators is always going to create an ill chemistry combination of things. I mean, and this was at a what kind of establishment again?
A spa. So that's also
okay.
Yeah. My cousins love spas, and a lot of spa employees. Hold on. Andrea Kay said fried rice cousin. A lot of spa employees.
Oh, she's the employee.
Yeah, I'm leaning on other. Hard lean on other.
Yeah, it's other.
I might go other as well.
It's other.
Yeah.
The last dragon.
Let's see what it do. Move that van.
All right, here we go.
Let's go, Fang Wang.
Oh, dang. Come on, Fang Wang.
Yo, with the smirk and the mugshot, too. Like, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
How do you projectile Dookie on command?
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of foreign game shows.
I bet this lady gave some good deep tissue, though. You know what I'm saying? That lady.
But you've got to you have to eat defensive stuff all day to have the gases built up to be able to just be like, okay. You know what I mean? And just project and aim. She aimed. Think about that, y'all. She aimed, y'all. It didn't just
aim wrong, aim long. That man, listen, and I gotta go eat dinner after this. Man, I hope y'all have an amazing rest of y'all evening. Shout out to everybody in the chat and everybody who contributed to every poll that we've done tonight. It was 50-50 pretty much on that whole work at home or work out there in the field. Y'all are dope, man. Each and every last one of y'all.
Yeah, what a week, huh? Our producers are on talk.
She hit him with the General